So as far as Group A is concerned, the number 3 seed, the European champion, Jan Jorgensen of Denmark, coming through against Tian in 2 straight games. 21-17, 21-16, so a good day for Denmark. Both their players winning both of their matches in the men's singles. Opposite groups, of course, the 2 Danes in the men's singles. So next up is women's doubles, then we'll have men's singles and women's singles after that. The women's doubles should be a cracker. The Asian Games gold medalists up against the world and Olympic champions from China. Chen Long, well, he was impressive yesterday, but he has been beaten by Hu Yun in the past. And then, of course, we've got that dream match to finish, the current world number 1 against the former world number 1, Sina Nehwal, against Carolina Marin.
This is the Dubai World Super Series finals. Please welcome the players onto court 1 in the women's doubles. First up, the number 4 seeds from Indonesia, Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari and Greysia, Polii.
The Asian Games gold medalists, Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari against Greysia and Greysia, Polii.
And please welcome their opponents onto court 1 in the women's doubles from China, Tian, Qing and Zhao Yunlei.
World and Olympic champions, Tian Qing and Zhao Yunlei. But they needed a wild card entry to reach these Super Series finals. Of course, the reigning world champions get an invitation if they haven't already qualified for the Super Series finals. Possibly the one major title that's missing from their CV is this Super Series finals title. How dearly they'd love to put that right this week. So Diraj Gunadri of Mauritius, our umpire, Henrik Boas, the service judge.
Do the toss. Which color you like, red or yellow?
Red, please.
Red for them, yellow for you. It's yellow.
Now for the Indonesians.
Who will serve? Is that you serve, right?
Yeah, just getting
Receive?
Me.
Greysia.
the formalities
And
clear.
This side.
okay.
Yeah. Zhao Yunlei will serve. Greysia Polii will receive. I think that's what was said. So this Group B encounter. The number 4 seeds, Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari and Greysia Polii against the world and Olympic champions Tian Qing and Zhao Yunlei. So as far as the Indonesians are concerned, Greysia Polii on the right as we look at them, she's 28, brought up in Manado, which is right in the north of North Sulawesi. Her partner will be 27 next Wednesday. 6 days' time. She's from Blitar in East Java. Number 3 on the world rankings. They've gone up 1 place since yesterday. And they are the number 4 seeds. 4th in the group last year. Their win-loss record for the year were 4 finals from 16 tournaments and 2 Super Series finals. They won their very first Super Series title in Korea earlier this year and also reached the final in Indonesia. So as far as yesterday is concerned, they beat Ifia Muskens and Selena Peek of the Netherlands in 2 straight games, but 44 minutes for 2 straight games means that there must have been some pretty long rallies in that match. So to the world and Olympic champions, Tian Qing, she's 29, as indeed is her partner. But as far as Zhao Yunlei is concerned, she's been in 7 finals at the Super Series finals, twice runner-up in the women's doubles, first of all in 2010 with Qing Shu, and then last year with her partner of today. But of course she's been in 5 consecutive mixed doubles finals, winning 3 of them with partner Tian. Well, they are at number 5 on the world ranking at the moment. They only finished 13 on the Super Series list because they only played 4 Super Series tournaments, and that's why they're not seeded. But yesterday they did play well, and they beat the number 2 seeds, Kristinda Pedersen and Camilla Ruta-Yul, coming from a game down, dropped the opening game to 16, and then came back from a 12-18 deficit in that deciding game and won 9 of the last 11 points, saving 2 match points to come through, 22-20 in an hour and 1 minute. So this will be the 6th meeting between the 2 pairs, and of the previous 5, well, the world and Olympic champions have an overwhelming advantage, having won 4 of them, including the last 2. The last one was in the semi-final of this year's World Championships. And it was pretty convincing too, wasn't it? 8 and 16. So our umpire, as I was saying earlier, from Mauritius, and our service judge from Denmark.
Ready to play? Mike is before.
Well, the Asian Games gold medal, I think, for the Indonesians was probably the most outstanding result as far as they were concerned until this year. Last year's Asian Games in Korea beat their opponents of today in the semi-final stage, and they became the first Indonesian medalists. Gold medalists in the women's doubles for 36 years at the Asian Games, since Imelda and Verawati in Bangkok in 1978. Gosh, that makes me feel old. I used to play against Imelda
Ladies and
and Verawati.
gentlemen, on my right, Zhao, Yunlei, and Tian, China. And on my left, Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari, and Greysia, Polii, Indonesia. Zhao Yunlei to serve to Greysia, Polii. Love all. Play.
Dean, you and I were discussing this match yesterday, weren't we? When we were watching Tian Qing and Zhao Yunlei against the Danes, because we felt that the Indonesians would be fairly defensive in a way, didn't we? We felt they would be very content just to extend rallies and keep the rally going.
Yeah, they play a totally different playing style than the Danes, and I think Zhao and Tian, they did a really good job winning yesterday against the Danes. Zhao Yunlei had problems with her arm, wasn't really at full smash strength if she was smashing at all. And the problem for the Danes is that their playing style is a more attacking playing style, which sort of makes it easier for Zhao Yunlei, as she is still defending really good and reading the game well at the net and so on. But the Indonesians, they are much better movers on court, and they're not afraid to play long rallies. The Danes, they don't want to play long rallies, so
No.
So it's going to be interesting to see what this match will be like. And the problem for the Chinese pair in this match is that at some point they probably need to put some pressure on the Indonesians, and if they lift to Zhao Yunlei, it will be hard for her to really apply pressure. That's from what we saw yesterday, at least.
Well, these first 2 rallies, just incredible. number of shots. Possibly the same number of shots as we had to get to the mid-game interval of the men's doubles we watched.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was too polite to say it.
Yeah, it's just long.
Service over. 1, 2.
Oh, yes, that's good. Yep. Good counter-attack from Maheswari.
2 all.
That's the one. Then the drive across court. Yeah, well taken at the net too from Greysia Polii. Yep. I can't help but think back to a year ago, Steve, when the Indonesians, in their very first group match, were playing against Horeika Kakiwa and Mayuki Maeda. And they were 8-6 up in the third game when Maheswari got a cramp in her calf muscle. That was 1 hour and 33 minutes to get to 8-6 in the deciding game. Now, we've seen a player go down with cramp before, simply just, you know, on court too long and the rallies extended as the Indonesians like to extend them. And it occurs to me, well, if I thought I might be liable to cramp or susceptible to cramp, I think I'd try and keep the rallies a little shorter. But they don't, do they?
No, and I think that's their chance of winning, at least this match. Playing a little bit longer rallies, not bringing himself off balance.
Yeah, it's a nice block.
Service over. 3 all.
And I think normally we'd see Tian and Zhao, they would not be afraid to play these longer rallies, but we'd see them eventually attacking, but it's a little bit difficult for them to know when to attack, or for Qing when to know when to attack, because is her partner, is Zhao Yunlei really ready to intercept? Can she make these quick movements and follow up?
It's good placement, isn't it? Yeah, and again, but she keeps using that backhand defence.
Yeah.
That's incredible, isn't it? Instead of defending forehand, when it's hit down her forehand side, still uses the backhand defence.
They really have to live on the mistakes of the opponents. Zhao and Tian managed that very well yesterday. Won the second game against Kim Yul and Christina Pedersen 21-7. That's really amazing. Look at that defense.
Yeah. gone long.
5, 4.
Well, we watched the Indonesian Premier Super Series final, didn't we, when this Indonesian pair were playing against a slightly different Chinese pair. It was Tian Qing playing with Tang Jinghua, and it was 11-10 in the first game, and then the Indonesians lost 17 straight points to lose the opening game to 11, and then 6-love down in the second.
Yeah.
It was almost as if they hit the wall, wasn't it? And
It was.
yeah.
It's like they couldn't believe it anymore.
Mm.
I have a little bit of the same feeling here, that they're sort of drifting away from their initial plan, or the way they played the initial rallies here. And if they continue to do that, I think they'll get punished. It was interesting, that match, because actually Tian Qing, she took the role of front court player when she was playing with Tang Jinhua.
Yeah. And we did wonder whether that was going to be the pair for the Olympic campaign, didn't we? But it seems that the defending Olympic champions have been given the opportunity again, and they are back playing again.
Yeah. If I were to give a bid on the Chinese Olympic women's doubles team, that would be these two players that we're seeing here, and then Yu Yang and Tang Yuanting.
Who won last week in Indonesia, didn't they?
And that's the bit that I think is going to play. As I've repeated a number of times this season, I still feel that Tang Yuanting and Bao Yixin is a very, very strong pairing on the Yonex All England, but
Yeah.
apparently they're not being selected to play the women's doubles together.
Well, it's been an amazing year as far as Super Series is concerned in women's doubles. 54 shots, that one. I'm really not convinced that's the longest one so far. All 12
Do we count the 54 shots as a short or a long rally in this match? That's the real decision.
That's the question. Yeah. As far as, you know, all the experimentation with the Chinese different pairs and the Korean different pairs, the 12 Super Series tournaments this year have been won by 12 different combinations. That's never happened before. So it just emphasizes that how they've been swapped around and experimenting which pair is best, but I think there's also a consideration not only which pair is best, but do you want a player like Bao Yixin concentrating on the mixed doubles? She's now number 2 in the world with Liu Cheng, and therefore perhaps they didn't want her playing women's doubles as well, so that was a consideration.
And who has I mean, Olympics, the Olympics is an easy tournament. It's not the tournament that's difficult.
It's qualifying.
It's the qualifying, and it's the mental. The Olympics is difficult because it only occurs once every 4th year. As a tournament, it's a weaker tournament than every Super Series tournament. It's much weaker. But it's much harder mentally because you only have this one chance. Perhaps you have 2 chances in a career, but they only occur every 4th year, and you have to be on top of your game.
You have to be ready.
Those 10 days, and you can't afford to, oh, no, I wasn't really ready, and I wasn't totally aware on how to play that Japanese pair or that Korean pair or so on. You have to select the players that overall, all things considered, mentally, physically, tactically, technically, you have to select the players that you believe have the best chance of winning.
Yeah. So there's no building for the future. You've got to have the best players.
Yes. Yeah. At the Olympics, we're harvesting. That's where we play for the medals that are the most important.
Yeah.
That's a crazy shot, in my
Service
opinion.
over. 7.
Why would you want to play a shot like that? If their plan is to wear out the Chinese pair, or to target Zhao Yunlei and take advantage that she's not fully capable of firing smashes away, then why not make it obvious? Why not make it totally obvious to her that she's getting all the hits here, and if she wants to win this match, well, then her arm is going to take its toll. I think it might be possible to get the Chinese to sort of think, okay, well, we have another match tomorrow against the Dutch pair. It's probably a bit easier to win that one than this one. This is where I feel that she should, yeah, exactly that clear. Exactly that clear. Not totally in the middle of the two Chinese players, because then Qing will go for it, but move Zhao Yunlei just a little bit. And you could easily play shorter, because she's not going to be really, really dangerous. You might even be able to lure her into trying a smash where you can counter-attack. This is the rally I would suggest for the Indonesians.
That's a magnificent drop shot
Yeah.
from Zhao Yunlei.
And that's great. And the next rally, it's the same. And the next rally, the same again. So she's the one hurting, so make her beat you if you're the Indonesians.
Yeah. I was trying to think yesterday about the tennis player, wasn't I, that wears support on the arm like that. It was Milos Oranic of Canada. Now, he's been in the news this week because his coach has left him. Ivan Lubicic has joined Roger Federer.
Okay.
Yeah, because Stefan Edberg has made it clear, well, he was only going to stay with Federer for 1 year, but extended it to 2 years, so Federer after a new coach.
10, 9.
Yeah, you don't give her half chances coming forward, do you?
No, no.
Service over. 10. Oh.
Yeah.
11,
Noticing
10.
that
Interval.
forehand defence of Zhao Yunlei a little earlier, how she was trying to play it on the backhand. They're forced to try and play the forehand and made the error. So this looks a little familiar, doesn't it? 11-10, mid-game in full. That Indonesia Premier Super Series. The final earlier this year, and they were 11-10 up, and then didn't win another point for the next 17 points.
I don't think we'll see a repeat of that.
Tian Bingi.
Interesting to see what the Chinese pair is going to do. Will they play some kind of mixed doubles, or will they just continue and hope that they can benefit from their great experience and great defense?
11, 10.
And it's so important for the Indonesians to be a little bit more thinking forward. That first game is not necessarily the most important one, because I mean, the arm is not going to get better. The arm of Zhao Yunlei, that is.
Oh, it's just wide.
That was 2 mistakes. So still 15 to go if they're to emulate the Indonesia Open.
No, surely not. Surely not. You wouldn't make that twice, would you? Make that mistake? Well, not that you mean to make it.
No,
Oh, that was going wide. Yeah, well, it's not going to happen.
I still think the most obvious choice for the Chinese pair is to try to play as much mixed double as possible. Zhao Yunlei searching the net every opportunity. Of course, she already does that, but
Yeah,
but
more
you
so
could
than
be a
normal.
little bit more mixed oriented. Would affect the shot choice of Qing. For the Indonesian side, I think if they clear to Zhao Yunlei, then the opposite player might take a chance on the drop shots.
Yes, that's good work by the Indonesians. Very good
Very
work.
well played.
Had a quick glimpse of Tian there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Indonesian coach. Now, you think he's made a huge influence on this?
I think he
there
has.
he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very good men's doubles player. Front court player, mainly. It was interesting what you noticed about the defense of Zhao Yunlei, Joe, that she was trying to pick up with the backhand. Because that might be a possibility of exploiting that as well in the offense of Polii and Maheswari.
Yeah. She went forward when she wasn't really supposed to go forward.
Yeah.
There's Zhao Yunlei.
She's smashing a bit more. It's
Yeah.
like they're trying to see what's actually in that arm. Is it any good? That's in.
Was landed in, yeah. Of course, she withdrew from the French Super Series in October, didn't she, Zhao Yunlei, with that bad arm. Oof, that's plumb on the line. Wonderful length on that defensive shot.
Oh, that was lucky. I don't know how that got over. Totally changed direction.
That's amazing.
It's called in, but there's a challenge.
Oh, challenge here. No, it's difficult for us to see that back line, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, we're not going to make any predictions. Just a wait for Hawkeye with the instant review system. Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Oh, good call line judge once
One
again.
challenge remaining. (16-14). (17-14). 18.
Yeah, where were
14.
they aiming that attack again? Forehand side of Zhao Yunlei.
This is where a drop shot on Qing would come in handy for the Indonesians. Would open up the backcourt a little bit more, where they could target Zhao Yunlei. Really happening.
Good discipline in that rally by the Indonesians. Well, I think that's the longest rally of the match so far.
How many shots was it?
77.
77.
Yeah.
Out. Service over. 15-19.
That's good. That's very good play from Tian Qing.
16-19.
Yeah, Maheswari now guilty of trying to defend with the backhand action when it's hit down her forehand side. Rudy Gunawan. Do you remember Rudy Gunawan?
Yeah.
He-
World
he-
champion 93.
Yeah, he was a
Service
master
fault
at that, wasn't he? Service fault called.
Chanquin.
Struck above the waist, says Henrik Boas.
Service over. 20. Game point.
Yeah,
16.
there's a number of players that are actually quite good at it. Affects a little bit the stance you have in the defense. You tend to stand with your playing leg. I mean, if you play with the right hand, your playing leg is your right. Stand with that as the leg closest to the baseline if you want to use backhand defense in your forehand side.
Oh yes, first Game point, all saved. Good work
Service
for
over.
the World and Olympic
17,
champions.
20.
He's landed out.
Game.
So second opportunity is converted.
First game won by
21-17.
Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari,
In game,
Greysia,
in
Polii,
favour of the number 4 seeds.
17.
21-17. And 20.5 minutes.
Kan dia posisinya kalau ngerebek nih, dia ngebuka begini, bola kamu setengahin kan, bola setengah atau kamu bola kan kedua datar. Dia buka, ini dia memadu begini, ini tuh kosong Tin. Jangan sampai kamu kasih 2-3 kali dia udah dekat di depan.
Indonesian fans are celebrating.
Karena ini buka, kanan kiri, terutama kanan. Kirinya juga sama kalau dari setengah begini, dia tuh buka satunya. Coba kamu maksain,
Desperately need a game. Tian and Zhao. Should they lose this match and lose it 2-0 in games, they become vulnerable. Then they are dependent on other results. They would be, of course, if they were to lose this match, they would be dependent on other results, no matter what. But in group play, as we discussed, to win a game in your defeats is always valuable.
Yeah.
So
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, love ball, play.
He's well wide of the centre line.
Service over, 1, love.
we've seen that once in a while from Polii. Oh, that looked long.
Yeah, I was just going through my mind, Steve,
Service
that
over,
I feel
1,
that the Indonesians have to be mentally very tough at the beginning of this second
Yeah.
game, because there'd be a tendency to say, yeah, we've got the opening game, just relax slightly. And if you do that, the World and Olympic champions pounce big time.
Yeah.
You know, and then all the hard work of game number 1 is out the window because you're faced with the third game.
Yeah. But they look very concentrated,
They do,
very
yeah.
alert.
2, 1.
But I mean, for most pairing, I mean, it's amazing that the Chinese pair is still able to play at this level with Zhao Yunlei almost unable to launch a smash. That was definitely wrong.
Yeah.
Service over, 2, all.
Combination play by the Chinese pair.
Brilliant. Brilliant attack from
3,
Qing. Sets it up for her partner. smash. Not a hard one, but it was a smash. There was a quite hard smash. So, giving it a shot. Zhao Yunlei. Mistake from Maheswari, trying to play it a little bit too sharp to the net, to my taste. I don't suppose Qing and Zhao Yunlei agrees. They would like many more of those kind of points. There's a good chance for Tian and Zhao. Again, the smash towards the inner sight line. Almost impossible for the Indonesians to get that across. So Zhao Yunlei can take a chance on the straight pickup, but unretrievable as it hit the net court.
It was a good, powerful smash from Tian Qing as well, wasn't it?
I still think that if you lift with that kind of height over and over again, you leave time for your opponent to watch how your defensive stance is and direct the smashes accordingly.
Service over, 5-0.
It was a very well played smash again towards the right hip of Zhao Yunlei. Do you think her defence today is affected by her arm injury?
I think it is in some small way that she. I think she tries to do most of her defenses with the backhand, and that sometimes she's making a choice where she normally would have defended with a forehand and probably counter-attacked.
yes, it was on the line. Oh, I thought it was
Service
a
over.
half-hearted challenge there from Greysia
There
Polii,
was.
didn't you?
She managed just to scratch her neck instead of challenging.
Oh, that's good defence.
Good call by Zhao Yunlei.
Yeah. Yeah, the defence in the middle of that rally from Tian Qing.
7-5.
She blocked it or played it across court. Crikey, that was good judgment, wasn't it? Oh my word. This is where the Indonesians, I think, Steen, have to be very, very careful.
Yeah.
Because I just get the sense that the World and Olympic champions are beginning to impose a bit more dominance on this.
And it seems like the arm has warmed up a little bit. Oh, that's worrying for the Indonesians.
Very.
8-5.
Do you think the drift has changed slightly?
No, I don't think
Somebody's
so.
opened the door somewhere or something?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. There's a couple going long in the last couple of rallies. Well, that's the sort of thing I don't understand. The jump, which looked like to be a jump smash from Greysia Polii, then throws in the drop shot. That one there, I mean, the physical effort on an already physically demanding match to do a jump, slow drop shot.
Yeah, it's almost the same as doing a smash.
Service over. 6-9. Service over. 10, 6.
That's one thing you can say. And that is that Zhao Yunlei isn't making a whole lot of mistakes on clear and drop shots. I don't think we've seen one mistake from her.
Another one long.
11,
I think the drifter's
6.
changed.
Yeah.
Interval.
Small 5-point advantage. Yeah.
But it's totally unnecessary to play so close to the baseline.
Yeah.
It's even better if Zhao Yunlei chooses to go for a smash, because the smashes are not hard, they're a bit soft, so you can do all kinds of counter-attacking shots on them. That's really important for the Indonesians to get some quality advice from Eng Hian. And of course, one of the things that they need to address is we make 4 or 5 mistakes on the baseline, and that's pretty much the difference. So what
Do they change their tactic, or what are you suggesting?
It's just that they lift a little bit
11,
shorter and
6.
that he reinforces them and say, hey, you don't need to play to the
Play.
baseline, just
Yeah.
play to the first line. That's more than enough. That's it. I think you might be right, Joel.
Yeah.
12, 6.
As up until now, we've thought that Shuttle is holding up, playing towards that far side of the court, but that one was clearly in. And that's the near side of the court as we look down at the moment.
Thirteen, 6. Chan.
What was the score when I said the Indonesians needed to be awfully careful?
5-7, I think.
5-7.
Now 6-13.
Yeah.
But this is one of the things I'd like the Indonesians to try
Service
when
over.
they have Zhao
7.
Yunlei in the long forehand
13.
corner. Move the player across from her towards the net, even though it's a smashing opportunity, because we haven't really seen her smash across or clear cross. So put pressure on her so she is not just allowed to play drop shots. Cover the drop shots, not all the time, but once in a while, to make it a little bit worrying for Zhao Yunlei. Right now she has all the time in the world because the opponents are not really doing anything dangerous to the Chinese pair.
Eight, 13.
so much pace on that smash.
9-13.
Forcing Zhao Yunlei to mistime the defence. Yeah, it's clever.
Service over, 14-9.
Of approval there from him. Yeah.
Service over, 10-14. They let Greysia.
Must be getting near to the longest rally of the match again.
Yeah. It's going long.
Yeah, that's long.
11-14.
Important pinfall points coming up right now. That's a nice block. Block and step forward. Yeah. But it was the cross-court defensive shot from Maheswari
12.
that made the difference in the rally. That one there.
Yeah. Patient play by Polii and Maheswari.
Oh, that's a shocking serve.
Yeah.
Seemed to rush it. What happened?
Service over, 15-12.
Actually, I've noticed she is quicker with her serve nowadays. Doesn't spend so long settling and thinking about where she's going to serve to.
Usually an indicator that you're a bit insecure in your service.
Yeah. So I think it's a bit of an Indonesian trait, isn't
Service
it?
over.
Thinking of Ricky and Rexy.
Kandor Jaya.
Yep. All three of those players we've mentioned, Olympic champions in the men's doubles at some stage.
That's good defense.
Goodness! Unbelievable! How on earth did they keep the shuttle coming back,
Service
the
over.
Indonesians?
16, 13.
That was remarkable, wasn't it?
Good shot.
Zhao Yunlei almost just stands still at the back of the court. Oh, that's nice.
Goal.
I don't understand why Polii suddenly changed
13.
the placement of the shots to Tian. She'd been working Zhao Yunlei the whole rally, and then suddenly she changed and got in problems.
Yeah. .93 shots. There we go. What was the length of that rally at the
Service
Denmark
over.
Open?
14.
Steen, it was about 2.5 minutes,
17.
wasn't it? It was.
I've seen some video of a 4.5 minute
That's right.
rally.
Yeah.
I think it was over 200 shots.
Over 200 shots. Yeah. Well, that rally we've just had of 93 shots was a minute 40. So over 4 minutes
Service
for a
over.
rally, that would equate to
18.
over 200 shots,
14.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Improvisation. I couldn't get it back. just 2 minutes shy of the hour mark, and we're just 2 minutes short of having a third and deciding game.
That's why.
Game point opportunities.
20, game
6
point,
of them to be precise.
14.
And the problem for the Indonesian pair is that they can play the rally, but they're not really sure on how do we actually score points.
Yeah. That's wide as well.
Yeah.
Game. Second game won by Qing, Zhao, Yunlei, 21-14. 1 game all.
So as the umpire confirms, 1 game all. We are just seconds shy of the hour mark.
It's amazing being able to play so well and still have limited smash strength, at least for one of the players. I don't think we've seen Zhao Yunlei make a mistake on a drop shot or a clear shot.
Biar agak tenang dulu. Ya. Yang pasti gitu, jangan ke bawah, jangan berubah. Jangan pernah jadinya begitu serang nggak matinya, bilang nggak matinya, begitu jadinya. Ya, dibalik, ini kuat-kuatan aja, kuat-kuatan. Gitu. Cuma ya, jaga terus ya, siap terus. Siapnya aku apalagi mah yang harus diberi. Masa dulu, bisa ngatur emosi kamu dulu.
Well, of course, the momentum is with the Chinese combination. So if you were in the coaching situation and able to talk to Greysia, Polii and Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari, do you give encouragement as much as tactical advice, or more tactical advice?
Tactical advice.
Yeah.
Encouragement doesn't help here.
No. So what tactical advice then would you
Be even more specific on working Zhao Yunlei, and then of course how can we actually win points? How can we score points? What is our possibilities? And I'd much rather have the opposite Chinese defensive position. Here we have Qing in the left side and Zhao Yunlei in the right side. I'd rather have them switched so that the Indonesians could attack from their forehand side and use the middle, the forehand of Zhao Yunlei, where it's uncertain whether it's Zhao Yunlei or Qing who should return it. And then once in a while go directly across against Qing to the inner side of the line, because she sort of creeps over towards Zhao Yunlei. Look how much space there is there to the right of Qing when she's standing in the right field. And then, of course, there's some reinforcement about, hey, it's about being tough here. Let's lure Zhao Yunlei into smashing. Let's play a little bit short. Let's not give away so much time in the clearing game, because there won't be any really good chances if we put a little bit of pressure, not only at Zhao Yunlei, but even if, like this, Qing is the one conducting the I don't like that one. That's too high. More flat. Inviting them to make a mistake so that we can counter-attack.
Yeah.
And then I would flick Zhao Yunlei.
Service over.
Because
2, 3.
both Polii and Maheswari, they're having trouble with their short services. It's so much easier to say from where we're sitting. It's a lot more difficult to actually execute it on court.
4-2.
That's well played. That's well played. Didn't leave a lot of time for Zhao Yunlei, and what seems to be an unforced error is, I think, forced by the lack of time to execute his shot.
Service for goal.
Well, then it's hard.
Service over.
He tried to flick in cold, but I think service judge was correct.
Struck above the waist.
Yeah, I think so. Well played.
Yunlei push back on the defence, off balance,
Service over.
and then the
6.
little block in front of her. That's the one that did the damage. But it's a clever finish to the rally as well.
But Qing, she read it. She was on her way. Oh, that's a pity. From an Indonesian point of view, that's really well
6.
read by Maheswari, and that's what I urge them to do. Take a chance. Yeah.
That's way long.
5.
Remember
6.
which end of the court the Chinese pair were yesterday against the Danes when they finished?
I don't really remember.
No. Going wide. Flatter smash that time from Maheswari.
Service over. 7. 5.
It's a long rally as well.
Yeah. Oh, a mere 85. half smash, wasn't it,
Yeah.
from Greysia Polii?
5.
Got her partner involved and able to intercept at the front of the court.
Exactly in the position where it's really hard for Zhao and Qing to decide which of the two players are to return that shot.
Came off a bad deflection. Managed to control it. Oh,
Great shot.
yeah.
Service
The
over.
Indonesians
6.
are leaving it for the other.
8. Play. Seven, 8.
Is it the Indonesians that are getting a little bit impatient? It is, and I mean, I can understand why they get impatient, but if they do, they're going to lose this match.
Yeah.
They're not going to win quick points.
One game all late all.
It's getting her nowhere, these two smashes, Polii. Just out of balance. They've done the same. The Chinese pair, have they targeted Polii Greysia?
Yes, clever change of pace in the end from Zhao Yunlei.
9, 8.
I'm not sure that that Polii Greysia has the stamina
No.
to execute this tactic that is needed.
Shots just shy of the longest rally.
Well, that's a reason why the two players we saw in the picture just before, why they're Olympic champion, world champions. But it's a little amazing if they're able to beat two of the world's top 8 pair with 1.5 arm.
Yeah, they haven't won yet.
That was a bit lucky. That
Service
stayed
over.
in.
9, all.
Yeah, was in, so good call. We perhaps ought to remember that Zhao Yunlei has already played once today as well.
Yeah.
Mixed doubles, she and Jiang Nan beat Mr. and Mrs. Adcock. And I do wonder if she's beginning to feel the fatigue. But she's still not making errors, is she?
No, no, no. I don't think she's tired. I think Polii Greysia's tired.
Well,
A little
Qing-
tired, perhaps.
Yeah, making the error in the
Zhao
end.
Yunlei and Chen Ting.
And both the Chinese players were bent double after the rally.
Yeah.
Service over, 10, all.
But they're in pretty good shape to qualify for the semi-finals now, either by winning this game here or by beating Selena Peak and Ify Moskins, who is the fourth pair in this group, in 2 games tomorrow. Then they're pretty much home safe.
11, 10.
What, the Indonesians, you mean?
No, the Chinese.
Chinese.
Yeah, the Indonesians are a little bit vulnerable now, playing Camilla Rodriguez and Christina Pedersen tomorrow. And depending on what happens here,
An hour and 18 minutes, and it could not be closer in the deciding game. It's got to be at least 1 point in it at the change of ends, and that's all there is.
Pertama sih itu begini tuh kesininya nggak terlalu.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds.
Terus habis
11, 10, play.
Oh my goodness.
12, 10.
Well, that was a tired-looking shot to me. A desperation shot.
they played the Indonesian Masters. Yeah, I guess they did.
Lucky net cord.
13, 10.
And the interesting thing is, they lost in the final, the Indonesian pair, to the other Chinese pair that you were talking about for the Olympic campaign,
Yeah.
Tang Yuan-Ting and Yu Yang. And they lost 17 and 11. So lost fairly convincingly. Missed it.
Service over, 11, 13.
Level.
13, all. Okay.
Oh, that was a nice block.
Amazing play from Tian and Zhao.
Service over, 14, 13.
Well placed smash. And a good follow up by Qing.
Service over, 14, all.
Interesting. Qing gets all the clears right now. Oh, what a lucky net shot.
15, 14.
Looked to go in the net all the way. Just crawled over. mistake from Zhao
16,
Yunlei.
14.
Two-point advantage now for Maheswari and Polii. Excellent shot by Maheswari. Just a little flick of the racket.
17.
Very quick shot.
Creeping closer and closer to their goal. Five straight points. Good rally. Wow. That's a rare error from Zhao Yunlei.
What a change of events since the Indonesians were behind 10-13.
And now match point opportunities.
20. Match point.
10 of the last 11 points. And this is extraordinary by the Indonesians. Good smash from Tian Qing.
Service over. 15. 20.
That was a missed opportunity.
16. 20.
Just seemed to snatch at it. Service fault is called, and that means that Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari and Greysia, Polii, the number 4 seeds, have beaten the world and Olympic champions. 3 tough games, an hour and 30 minutes. 21-17, 14-21, 21-16 in the deciding game.
21-16.
Oh my goodness me, from 10-13 down. What a comeback. by the Indonesians. And that really throws wide open a Group B in the women's doubles. Well, as far as the Indonesians are concerned, played 2, 1-2. So the fabulous win by the number 4 seeds Nitya, Krishinda, Maheswari and Greysia Polii means that they go top of Group B. Played 2, 1-2. But isn't it interesting who will qualify between the Chinese pair or the Danes? I think that the Dutch pair are out of it at the moment. But my goodness me, what a tough group in the women's doubles. Well, on court 2, the number 1 seeds in the women's doubles, the identical twin sisters, Lu Ying and Liu Yu, came through against Fukuman and Yonao. 2 straight games, 21-19, 21-18. So the number 1 seeds in the women's doubles have played 2 and 1-2, so they're looking good at the moment. So just 2 more.